What's good, y'all? I'm Dr.Trehunna. So you was taught that, when you wake up in the morning, you decide to lace up your sneakers and you go exercise. Because I decided to exercise, let's say you do burn 500 calories, technically that means I can eat 500 more calories and I'm still in a caloric deficit. That is not the case. So today what we're gonna talk about is the main reason why you need to exercise if you wanna lose weight. What is the king appetite hormone? This is something you probably never learned about in the first place, all right?
Hey guys,
My name is Michelle.
Anita, Sarah, Peyton, Talia, Jazz,
Marquita.
I'm a physique.
Product.
Period. You love to see.
What is the main reason why you should start exercising? The whole purpose of exercising is to help your body sensitize itself to its appetite hormone. What is this main appetite hormone? The appetite hormone is called leptin. Now, we actually have two different types of appetite hormones. We got ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. This is the hormone that you feel when you're starting to get a little bit hungry, you're starting to get uneasy, and you want to punch somebody in the face because you actually need some energy. That is basically ghrelin building up. But we also got something called leptin. Now, this is the inverse or the opposite of ghrelin. This is the one that when you actually feel full and you're stuffed and you want to just sit back and relax, you want to go ahead and unbutton your pants, that is leptin. So when you start working out, you actually resensitize your body to the leptin hormone, which is your satiety hormone. Why is that important for you? So once again, we was all taught that, I worked out today, and because I worked out and I'm kind of a little bit more hungry than usual, I deserve to go ahead and eat some Dunkin' Donuts. Or I deserve to have a little bit of my Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Or I see my son eating some chicken nuggets, I'm gonna just have two of his chicken nuggets. He's not gonna miss it, right? But at the end of the day, you're thinking that you're gonna be in a caloric deficit, but that's not how the human body works. So think of your body like a budget. Let's say your body always burns 2,500 calories a day, no matter what. No matter what. We was taught, if you actually move a little bit more, right, and eat a little bit less, you're gonna be in a deficit. Is there any merit to that? Yes, right? But we also was taught, when you work out, whatever that you're doing, you're increasing your budget, right? So if I burn 500 calories and my body can intake 2,500 calories, technically I eat 3,000 calories. That's not how it works. What's gonna happen is your body's still burning 2,500 calories. The regular activities that your body does on an average day, such as causing a little bit of inflammation, is going to reallocate its budget to other different things, such as, for instance, you notice how when you work out, you don't have as much inflammation in your knees, or your rheumatoid arthritis is not going too crazy, or you're not as hungry, right? So because you're actually moving your body can actually balance its homeostasis a little bit better. So the main reason why you need to work out is because if your leptin hormone is actually regulated, that means you're gonna naturally eat the adequate amount of calories that your body needs. People who are overweight don't overeat on purpose. The people who overeat tend to be overweight. Why is that paradigm coming into place? It's because a lot of people nowadays are becoming leptin resistant. Which means what? If your brain and your hypothalamus is not picking up the signal that, hey, this person's actually satiated or this person's actually full, you're gonna overeat. So just think about the days that you worked out, right? You had a hard workout and you didn't do nothing crazy in the gym. You didn't do no tabo. You didn't do no HIIT workout, right? You didn't do no Orange Theory. You just had a workout where, you lifted some weights and you probably went for a walk. You notice right after that, you're kind of anticipating for you to get hungry, but you're not hungry, right? Or just like the days when it's Thanksgiving and you know what happens, or especially minorities on Thanksgiving, we fast the whole entire day just to wait until 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock and then we eat. And then we realize, man, I can't even throw down like I want to, right? Because I fasted the whole entire day. It's because your body is sensitive to leptin, all right? So the more fat cells that somebody accumulates, what's gonna happen is, just like insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is when somebody tends to overeat about 4 to 5 times a day, especially with highly processed foods or highly carb-based foods, and their body's secreting their insulin so much to the point that the cells are omitting the signal, or the cells are becoming resistant to the signal. Same thing applies with leptin resistance. And your hypothalamus basically controls your regular bodily functions, your metabolism, when you get hungry, etc. But if your brain is not picking up that, hey, this person is actually eating, and then fat cells is releasing this leptin, and your brain is not picking it up, that person who is leptin resistant, just like people who are leptin resistant tend to be insulin resistant, they're gonna overeat just a little bit more. So you go into that Dunkin' Donuts line and you're thinking, usually one donut keeps me full, but now I need a donut and the munchkins, right? But this started to happen once you became a little bit more overweight and you became less active. Is that really your fault? No. It's the fact that your body's now becoming desensitized to its leptin hormones, and now you are becoming leptin resistant. Majority of women, when they start having kids, you have a husband, you start caring less about vanity, right? You start worrying about becoming a mom and being a good super mom that you are. You put yourself and your health on the back burner. And because you put yourself on the back burner, you stop being less active, right? You already popped out 2, 3 bobbleheaded kids for this dude. So you care less about quote unquote how you look in the mirror. You're putting a little bit more fun foods in your mouth, right? Because you're feeding kids, you're taking some of your kid snacks. These little things and these little incremental changes that you're having in your life adds up. And now, at one point in time, you was 155, now you're 180, and after you had that baby, now you're 200 plus. But now you're becoming leptin resistant, which means what? You don't get full off the same things that you used to eat 5 years ago. You need to start moving your body. When you start moving your body, now your muscles have to be more sensitive to insulin. So people who are insulin resistant tend to be people who don't usually work out. They're not doing no Orange Theory. They're not doing no solid core. They're not doing Pilates. They're not lifting weights. They're just going to work. Sometimes they work remotely, so that means they're in the house all day, and then after work is over, they're watching Netflix. Even if it's going for a leisure walk for 30 minutes to an hour, you're gonna be more resensitized to your hormones. Because at the end of the day, the main thing that drives your metabolism actually comes from your muscle cells and the myokines that your body expresses from your muscle cells. So believe it or not, your muscles is an organ too. So the more active you are, the more sensitized you are to your actual appetite hormones. The more sensitive you are to your appetite hormones, the less likely you tend to overeat. Do something that is kind of almost too easy for you to do. Start off slow and get 1% better. Why? Have you noticed the days that you went to that boot camp or the days you did that insanity workout, you were starving to death after? You know why? Because your body has X amount of glycogen inside its muscles. And then once you deplete your glycogen, you start feeling that burn everywhere, and then you really doing a whole lot of huffing and puffing. What's gonna happen is your body wants to kind of replenish the glycogen stores that it just let off. And because their ghrelin hormones, which is their hunger hormones, are through the roof, you're gonna definitely overeat. So instead of you having that one salmon, you saying, yo, I'm hungry as hell, I'm gonna go ahead and get that salmon, but I know I'm not supposed to be eating rice, but I'm gonna have some rice. I know I'm not supposed to be having some Cold Stone, but Cold Stone is now calling my name. All right, so listen to your body, start off slow, work your way to a better position. The king of lowering all risk for mortality is exercise. So please start moving your body, okay? Preferably African Americans or people who got melanin in the skin. Make sure you're getting some vitamin D because that's gonna cause a little bit more inflammation as well, the less vitamin D you have. Hopefully y'all learned something today, and that's your reset tip of the day that's gonna help you stay snatched all the time. Know the summertime. Talk to you soon.